Hey everyone, welcome back to the Corvids and Coffee podcast. My name's Liz,
And I'm Paige.
and I actually remembered my name today, so that's a good sign. Yay!
Hey.
So today we're talking about the Black Friday go bag scam from Target versus the Lowe's giveaway on Black Friday, same time, and holiday traditions we love, and favorite Christmas movies and songs, and our cozy must-do wintertime activities. So, grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. I know I have a gingerbread iced latte with me. Paige, you got any drinks with you?
No,
You need water. You need it. I have a glass of water. I got my coffee. You need some water and a
I
nice
had
coffee.
I had chocolate.
You had hot chocolate or just chocolate? That's not a drink. You should drink something. You should
I
drink
didn't
some water.
say
Go
I had a
hydrate.
drink. I said I had chocolate.
That chocolate's not a drink, Paige. Even if it's in liquid
No, I
form.
didn't say I had a drink. I said I had chocolate.
Yes, but you should drink some water.
I had my little Dove chocolates.
Ooh, the Dove chocolates are good. Wait, are those the ones that have the little messages in them? I like those ones. But yes, we're gonna get into all the holiday stuff since it's officially December and it's already going by fast. So we're hoping it slows down a little bit. But yeah, let's get into the Black Friday deals because I know there have been videos on it, which you could probably look some up actually. There were a lot of people that there were some people that went to Target, some people that went to Lowe's. It had a whole thing about like a go bag for the first. But yeah, basically, many shoppers who lined up hours before opening ended up with bags that contained like just cheap, low value items. I think it was more marketed that there would be like higher value kind of products in there. Meanwhile, people like who went in for Lowe's, they had like I think it was like the first. We talked about it a little bit yesterday when we were on the call. I think it was like the first 50 people or something like that. 50, maybe like 100 people in line that had waited on Black Friday. Like Lowe's gave them buckets with like practical stuff like painting supplies, or like painting like paintbrushes, WD-40. They even had like Lowe's like Christmassy mugs with like little snowflakes on them. They even had like coupons and like giveaway stuff. And if you got basically the golden ticket inside of your bucket, you could win like an up to $2,000 valued appliance. So people were getting like fridges and like all that stuff, which is actually pretty nice because I was gonna say, especially if you get like a new home or if you need one, especially around this time of year, then you could just get one for free right there with that like winning ticket.
Yeah,
So and
that's
they
a
didn't have
sounds
to
like a better deal.
exactly, and they didn't I don't think they, marketed as much for that one. Meanwhile, like, Target was like, "Oh, you gotta get in on this deal." You know, you
Yeah,
could
it was
get
like
stuff
I
that
think it was
was
like the first
yeah.
100 people in line on Black Friday get that special bag that was full of crap.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was in the go bags. I think they had, like, Uno cards and, like, some just small makeup stuff. Let me see, actually, I think there were a lot of people that, like, posted about it because it was, like, everywhere. So they had, like, mini beauty products, snacks, small household items. And they were like I think they said that they were originally gonna be like, because of the backlash because they ended up getting that instead of like they said, "Oh, there's gonna be like 10 of the lucky bags were gonna contain things like high valued headphones or like gift cards," but they ended up getting just like smaller things like elf lip oil, which I do love. I have 2 elf lip oils. And like candy and Uno cards. So they didn't I feel like they kind of got scammed for it, which I've seen a lot more videos of people like going into stores on Black Friday, and you know how they have, like, the little price markers where they say, "Oh, it's now this price?"
Yeah.
People were removing the backing of it and
Yeah.
saw there was the price
Yeah,
was literally the same or
There's a
higher.
sticker
Yeah,
over it. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that, if that was something to do with I've heard it could be
'Cause
stuff with,
Black
like,
Friday is a scam.
it is a scam, they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be cheap," but do your
It's not.
research and, like, price
Bless
match
you.
everywhere. Thank you. The price match everywhere because there's, like, so many things you wouldn't think would be overpriced, like, I went to a Wegmans for lunch break this week, and they had, I think, like, $70 Christmas trees. You wanna know how tall the Christmas tree was?
Yeah.
27 inches.
That's not even 3 feet, and it was $70. Was it like a real tree or like a fake tree?
I think it was a real one, but
That's
it was, like you could look at those compared to, like a 5 to 6 foot fake tree, and
yeah.
those ones, depending where you get them, would be, like, under 100 or
That's
about
insane.
100, so you're getting, like, a really short tree, and when you
That's
could spend, like, 20 bucks more for a full size.
crazy.
Yeah. They're that's why I
Don't
don't
know.
buy the real trees.
Yeah.
It's got a fake
Damn.
one. Wait, do you have a fake tree or do you get a real tree?
A fake tree.
Yeah. I was gonna say they're
Mm.
easy, you can put it
Pre-lit.
away. And pre-lit. See, we like that.
I
Me
like
and Tori
I
have
like
to string up
trees because, well, one, this one is already pre-lit, and, like, I like to bend the branches to, like, secure the ornaments. Whereas a
Very
real
nice.
tree, I can't do that, and I'm scared they're gonna fall and break.
And they're like little limp kinda branches.
Yeah.
They're kinda like this, like, I set up my Nana's tree, and it was a little lopsided, so we had to,
Mhm.
like, cut the top, and then we had to position it again, so because if we had left it where it was facing, like, because there's a little divot, there's, like, a little higher on the ceiling here, and then there's, like, lower, and it
Mhm.
was literally right up against the lower part, so we had to move it a little few feet, and then we cut the branch, and my mom had to force the angel on the top because it
Yeah.
wouldn't fit. And she was like, "You're gonna break it."
Have you seen the Grinch tree at Walmart?
Oh, I gotta
There's a
oh, no, I
Grinch
gotta look that
tree
up.
at Walmart. It's, like, maybe 5, 6 feet tall, and it's lime green, and it's not very, like, bushy, but it's, like, a very angled tree, and then at the top, before it becomes the point of the tree, it bends.
See, I would like that one.
It's
I'm
kinda
just looking up
cool.
now, it's cute one, and it's like a lighter green.
Yeah,
It's like
that, like,
Grinch
lime,
green.
Grinchy green. I
I
have my
like it.
Grinch blanket right now.
Oh, Grinch ones. They also do at, McDonald's, they're doing, like, I think it's if you
I
get a
Yes,
meal.
it's the
How do you
adult
get it?
Happy Meal. I know exactly what
Yes,
this is because I was reading about it yesterday, and I'm very tempted to go buy it.
you tell us.
But yes, it's
Get
the
one
adult
today.
Happy Meal, and but yeah, it's the adult Happy Meal, and it's either, like, some type of hamburger or fry
Mm.
nuggets and some type of salt, and you get socks, and I'm like, "Well, I'm a sucker for socks."
The socks, it's kind of I was surprised to see that because I was just like, "Socks?" But, I mean, it's kinda nice. I mean, I don't know. I feel like as we get older, I'm just like, I get super excited for socks.
I get so excited for socks.
So
I have so
good.
many socks, and every time I get new socks, I'm like, "Oh my god, yes, more socks." Whereas as a kid, you're like, socks," and now I'm like, "I can't get
You're
enough
like, "Why
socks."
am I getting essentials for a gift?"
I
Like,
love socks.
this sucks. It's the little things that we get excited about, like, if you got a new vacuum for Christmas, like, I would be so excited if I got a new one
I
for my car because
love
I love a
vacuums.
good vacuum.
What were we talking about?
Um, trying to let me look at my notes.
Oh, the Grinch.
The green stream.
It was very cute. I saw a pink Christmas tree in Michael's the other day, and I wanted it so bad.
Wait, do you have a picture of it?
I do. Hold on, I'm putting her food into a little tiny Christmas tree toy.
Yay.
She's got a snuffle mat.
A snuffle mat.
Um,
Oh, is it like one of those ones you can get on Chewy that are, they're supposed to help with or, like, kinda I'm not even sure, like a puzzle kinda thing?
can you see it? This is the
Make
It was
Oh, and
beautiful,
it
and
has
I
is it
loved her.
pre-lit?
Yeah, she was
Oh, I like
pretty.
it. Very fancy.
Shall we continue?
Yes, we shall. Alright, so we were talking about the Grinch tree and, like, what is it? If you did
The Grinch Happy Meal,
yeah, it was just like, oh, the Grinch Happy Meal with the free socks, and then they had Grinch salt.
which I don't know what that is. I think it just makes it taste like pickles,
Yeah,
which
I
I'm
heard it's
down.
like gherkin? Like gherkin I think gherkin yeah, gherkin salt, which I'm just like, "Why the pickles?" But
Well,
I
they're
don't know. I
green,
guess 'cause
he's
it's green.
green, there's only so much you can do with a green guy.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be pickles,
Yeah.
but that's okay. Yeah, 'cause, yeah, because with the real trees, they're so expensive every year.
Mhm.
But then when you do, like, the fake trees, you can have them for so long, and the only downside is if you get, like, one that the light strip starts to go, like, me and Tori have
Yeah.
one that's a fake one, but we have to string separate lights on it because the pre-lit ones are dead now, which I
Oh.
could probably replace the fuse on. I've learned that trick for the past few years, replacing the fuse. I just can't get the fuse box open on, like, the
Oh,
plug end.
I don't know
That's
how
the
to
only
work.
problem. I don't have enough nail for it. Oh, yeah, but we were talking about the Target versus Lowe's one. So whoever went to Lowe's, you got a better, deal
It
because it's
sounds
just
like
like
a better
you got
deal. I mean,
you got
it sounds
way
like it was probably a good idea not to, like, market that because I feel like the poor retailers would have been going crazy, whereas Target was like, "Yeah, anybody can come by for a chance to win a bag full of crap."
and then they're like, "Bag full of crap, look no further." But
And
yeah,
I'm
I
a
feel like they
Target
could have
person, but I'm not lining up at 5 a.m. to get a bag. That's not happening.
unless there's a chance that I can get a free, like, fridge or something, I'd rather
Okay,
go there or free home stuff because I feel like that would just
free
be
Target
would
order,
be
I'm
good.
good.
Yeah, there is no way I'm
That would never happen.
yeah, free like, if it's specific free Target stuff, like, I'd say if something like Ulta Beauty had, like, just, like, full free grab bag of, like, makeup, I feel like it would be kinda worth it because I'm looking into doing some more makeup for at least for, Tori's wedding and stuff like that because
Yes.
that'd just be it would be kinda nice to get free nice products, and then I don't have to spend a crazy amount of money on them,
Yeah.
Inflation. Yeah. Hence the all well, also, I guess also contributor to the extremely high prices,
Mhm.
the quote unquote deals.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely it kind of reminds me of the Starbucks bear thing with like the hype up
Well,
over
yeah,
something that
it's
ended up
we
flopping so
just
hard.
love what we perceive as something that is rare or limited edition or,
Well,
free or something. Like, we're just a species that's just like, "Hey, mine."
must be mine. Well, there's also been a development with Starbucks with most Starbucks employees going on strike for they want to be unionized. To be
Mhm.
honest, that they should get union benefit. I mean, the crazy shit they have
They've
to
been wanting
put
that
up
for,
with.
like, 10 years now, I think.
Yeah.
So it's
Wait, oh, with
surprising they haven't done
fighting for the
anything with
union.
that. Yeah.
I mean, that makes
Yeah, it's
sense.
like
I
every
mean,
year they're like, "Unionized," and Starbucks is like, "What?"
they're
Well,
like, "What is that? You want rights? No, no rights." But yeah, it's just they've had to deal with this craziness, and I think the Bear Cup thing was just like it was like their Black Friday, which was funny because it's also in November, but it was yeah, it was just I think they've had to deal with so much chaos because of like special like holiday stuff like the Red Cup or like
trendy.
merch or just crazy stuff like that and crazy orders. There's a whole subreddit on it.
Well, I know.
Yeah, I guess there's like a whole stalled contract negotiation thing where the union says negotiations have been installed for 6 months. And a new economic proposal from Starbucks was rejected by delegates, and then also like the staffing hours. And I think like just there are a lot of places like restaurant and food services that have been like severely understaffed, and I think it's because they're also probably connected with a lack of rights and lack of having a union or actually just basic benefits for working a full-time restaurant job. So they need to fix that. Also, they just don't pay them enough either, and I'm just like, for people that are handling your food every day, it's like there should be some sort of at least extra compensation in some form for them. But yeah, I guess Starbucks said that they're ready to negotiate, but they expressed a disappointment in the union for striking instead of returning to its bargaining table. But they've been like, if this is going on for the past decade, then they really have no room to say, "Oh, we're disappointed in that." Because I'm just like, if anyone should be disappointing themselves, it should be Starbucks corporate. Like they should be fighting for, they should be allowing like them to have a union.
Yeah.
Just make them happier, and they'd actually get more employees that way if they did that.
Yeah.
So it's been a crazy time. Besides that craziness, let's get to the holiday traditions, Christmas songs and movies, and winter activities. So we could start off with Christmas movies because there are a bunch I have to watch for
Mhm.
this before this year ends. Um, and one of my favorites is Miracle on 34th Street. If you've ever seen that one, there's
Which
one that's
version, the old one or the newer one?
I like the original one from like
Yeah.
I think it's from wait, let me do some research from
Okay.
the let's see.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's from 1947 and then the other one's from like 1994.
Yeah.
And I really like that one, especially the actor Edmund Glenn who played Santa Claus because he was
Uh-huh.
so sweet in it. And there's like and it's just and also like Maureen O'Hara in it, and it was just such a, like a it's such a heartwarming film, and it's just like, what if Santa Claus did exist? And it kind of like just like people being like, oh no, it's like there couldn't be anyone that existed like that, and he was just like such a kind person, and he like there's like a scene in it where he's talking to this little girl who's adopted. She's in line to see him. And the mom's just like, I don't understand a word she says. She's actually Dutch. So he starts
Yeah, and
speaking in
it's
Dutch with her and the little girl who's the main character sees this because her mom runs like
Mhm.
or is like works as a manager at the store for Macy's and is like a whole thing with it. Or no, not Macy's. I think it was like it was a specific toy store. Um,
I think it was
and
Macy's.
I probably it might have been
The
Macy's.
original one's
And
Macy's, the remake, the store is called Kohl's, but I do believe the original one is Macy's.
I mean that would make sense. I mean also there's a Macy's Day Parade and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, she's been told like, oh yeah, Santa just doesn't exist. So she like seeing that I think like proved it, and it's just such a heartwarming film, and I really love that one. Just
Well
it's a good movie.
so my, husband and I, we do a, advent calendar for the month of December, and we
Mhm.
pick every day is a different movie. So today's movie is
Oh,
actually Miracle on 34th Street when he comes home,
oh,
so
have you watched it
yeah.
before?
Of course I have. Yeah, I've
Wait,
seen
the
both of them.
original? You've seen both of them, okay? Because
Yeah.
the second one I know has the actress from Matilda in it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that one's pretty
I
good.
don't really like the '90s one. I like the it's not my favorite Christmas movie, but it's fine. Like, I like it fine, you know?
What would be one of your favorite Christmas movies?
I have to think about that because I've had to it used to be Elf. However, Elf
Oh,
has
I love
gotten a
those.
little too played out and annoying, and
Well, there's also a
I
musical on
can't
Broadway
I
for it now.
can't watch Elf the way I used to. I really like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, but also that one's I can only watch that, like, once now. John and I really got into Klaus, within the last couple of years. We really like Klaus. That is a beautiful
Wait, is that
movie.
the animated one with J.K.
Yeah.
Simmons voicing him?
Mhm.
And then it's oh my
Yeah.
god, why do I forget? Jason Schwartzman who plays
Yeah.
the mailman.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good. I
Yeah, that's a good one.
that one made me so sad because there was, like, the scene where it's in his workshop and it's that little, like
The Little Russian Girl?
yeah, and there's, like, the carved out thing where it's, like, him and his
Mhm.
wife were trying for
Oh,
children and
yeah.
they couldn't get it, so he would continually make all these toys for the one day for them to have kids, and then she spoiler alert for anyone that watches it, she passed away and he just continued making the toys,
Oh,
and then now he had a reason to give them and also kinda bring together the both communities that were feuding, and it was
yeah.
that's such a
I
beautiful
kinda
movie.
felt
Feels
like
like it wasn't
that
that long ago.
whole plot was just kinda random. Like, did we need to have 2 feuding families? It just felt kinda like a for
No,
time thing.
like, if it was
But I
just a
really like that
depressing
movie.
dark town, it'd be
Yeah,
fine. Yeah,
yeah.
it
I
was
also
interesting.
like obviously, I like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original one.
Oh, so good.
There's, like, another one I really like, but I'm blanking on it right now.
Is it, animated or is it, live action?
I don't remember.
Well, there's one that's
My brain's not working.
no, it's fine. I was gonna say there's one that's from, um, the '70s, and it's one that was claymation animated called Santa Claus is Coming to Town about the
I hate that movie.
I love that one. Why don't you like it?
It's creepy. Like, the only Rankin Bass movie I can watch is Rudolph. That's the only one. The other ones freak me out. I don't like the little characters. They just it's not for me. It's not for me.
But I like the message behind it. It's like and the little origin story for Saint Nick and how he came to be, and also I love the little penguin in it.
There's a penguin? See, I don't like it enough to notice the penguin.
The penguin's so cute, though.
My mother-in-law really likes that movie. Year Without a
I
Santa.
love the songs in it and the opening with Fred Astaire and
Wait, is it
it's
Year
just
Without a Santa or, Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
it's Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
I get the 2 confused.
No, it's fine. They're both, what's it called? Rankin Bass?
Yeah, Rankin Bass.
They're both Rankin Bass. Yeah, I think, when was the other one? The other one was, yeah, because Rudolph was 64, this one was 70, and then 74 was The Year Without a Santa Claus, which I that used to be my favorite, but I like the
Which
Santa Claus Coming to Town a lot better.
which one has the heat miser, snow miser? Is that Year Without a Santa?
Yes, that one's Year Without Santa Claus
Uh,
because the
I don't like that one
characters or
either.
the little boy huh?
I don't like that one either.
No! You know, it's each their own. Everyone has a favorite Christmas
I
movie.
like the meme of "I'm Mr. White Christmas, I'm high on crack."
Oh, that's like I've seen that for when people compare
I like that.
their 2 cats or their 2 pets, and they're like, one's like the normal one, and then one's a
Yep,
crackhead, and
yep.
it's so funny. I'm trying to think of some other really good ones because there has been Elf. There is one that gets me, like, really well, also Polar Express is such a classic. There's one that kinda
I
gets me
liked
mad,
that
and
one.
there's one that's crap, I'm trying to remember. I watched it, and it has, Kristen Stewart in it, and it's like, she's not
Um,
bad in it. It's called Happiest Season.
yes, I haven't seen that one either, but I've heard good things.
So it's the relationship dynamic of it that makes me, like, really pissed off because it's so she it's her they're getting like, it's a couple that's now engaged, but they go back to I think the girlfriend's, what is it? I'm trying to think which one is which. So there's because the one that proposes is Kristen Stewart, and then it is what is her name? I think it's, Mackenzie Davis is the one who comes from, like, the very conservative family, and they go to, her families for Christmas, and basically, she doesn't tell them that she's in a relationship with Kristen Stewart's character, and says like, "Oh yeah, this is just my roommate," which they were roommates, and it
They
that
were
pissed me off, and
roommates!
she's like, "I promise I'm gonna tell them." And then Kristen Stewart's character meets her fiance's ex, who actually like they introduce in a way where they're like, "Yeah, she hid me from her family, and then she blamed me and said, yeah, she's a lesbian that was trying to turn me or something like that." And like, ruined her high school life. She had to move out of town. She then came back, and people had like sort of shunned her because of that. And it just makes me so pissed off because they would've made, like, the ex and Kristen Stewart would've made a better couple because they were just friends, though, but they were like she ended up spending more time with her than with her fiance because her fiance would be like just ditching her for all these different like things with her family and sort of just purposely leaving her out. So
Did
that
they
part
stay
makes
together at the end of the movie,
they
or
do stay together at the end, which pisses
yeah,
me off
I
more
haven't seen
because
that.
I'm just like, that's such a walking red flag, and, like and I get it because it's like there are people that are not ready to, like, come out and stuff, but the fact that you're with this person for years beforehand, still refuse to tell your family about this
You said they
relationship.
were engaged?
They were engaged and
Yikes.
didn't even tell them that, and there was like, "Yeah, we're just really good friends and
We're
we
just
live together."
really good
We're
friends.
just, like,
History
best
will
friends
say they
that
were
live
friends.
together. Yeah, they're friends or they were roommates. That's, like,
I
the funniest line. I always quote that one, I'm like, "They were
I
roommates."
know. Bonus
And
line.
it's so crazy because it just makes me so mad that I feel like it's such a red flag that she stayed with her because it gets really, like, depressing and she's just like, "Oh, you're just somebody's secret." And I'm like, "Why
Huh?
would you ever wanna do that?" I've been, like I've been there where I dated someone who literally kept me a secret, and that was and it's the most hurtful thing. I think that's why it fuels my rage about it so much, because that was just, like it was so bad.
Yeah.
That was forever ago, though. I'm over it now. But obviously, I am still angry for this movie. It's okay. Okay. I'm
Well,
happy.
we could talk about The Holiday. I love The Holiday.
Wait, is that okay? So is the holiday that because there's two like movies with holiday in the title. One with Queen Latifah, which is so good
Yes,
if you ever could check that
that's
one.
the last holiday. That's the last
Yes,
holiday.
that one's
The
so good. But
holiday is the last
with
holiday
Cameron
Christmas?
Diaz,
I guess it's kind of around that time.
no, it's Christmassy.
I
Yeah,
love both of them, but The
so
Holiday is
good.
Jack Black, Cameron Diaz, Kate Winslet, Jude Law, like a
Oh, it's
stacked
such a good
cast,
cast.
and it's just like I'm not a chick flick person, but that's a good one. That's a good one.
I have it on DVD. We should watch it sometime. We should watch it in the new year because it is so good. And I love Kate Winslet's character. I think it's
But
I'm
Iris?
looking it up right now. Iris. So she spends time with Arthur, who's this old man that's in
Yeah,
the neighborhood, and to find
they're
out like, oh, he
so
used to work in
cute.
movies. And I'm like, that's like the best. I feel like besides her relationship with what's his name with Miles, Jack Black's character,
Yeah.
that was the best relationship, but the best one overall is definitely the friendship she has with Arthur. And like
Mhm.
that whole like leading up to it, like they have a dinner and they get him ready for it. And he's like, oh, I don't want to do it because people are just going to pity me or not remember me.
They
And then
made
the whole
Christmas
entrance,
fettuccine.
Christmas fettuccine, and it had his old buddies over. And I'm like, that's so, it's like, I feel like that definitely captured the whole time of the holidays, like giving back to others and like
Mhm.
making these new friendships and then friendships that turn to a love potentially.
Yeah.
And I do like Cameron Diaz and Jude Law's one, but I feel like that's
Yeah.
more of a
And they just
what's
fuck
called
immediately.
infatuation. Like they're just sleeping together. And then
Yeah.
she's just like, yeah, it's crazy,
She
but
goes to England to avoid men, and then one literally falls at her doorstep because
yeah.
her sister didn't tell him what she was doing.
Well, also the weird thing is like they were so that was his sister's house and they screwed a bunch in
Yeah.
his sister's bed.
Yeah.
You
If you don't
nobody
think about it if you don't think
if
about
you
it
don't think about it, it's fine. When you think about it after, you're like, what the actual hell? Like,
Yeah.
ugh. So thinking about that, I was like, there are some parts where I'm like, I wouldn't have been cool with that, but not my circus, not my monkeys, so it's
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting movie. It was so good though. I still love it. It's
This
very
is
good.
this is totally off topic. I just need you to
No, go ahead.
see little sleepy girl face.
Sleepy girl, no Peppa, being a sleepy baby.
See, I think she just wanted you. Okay,
She's
so
like,
sorry,
I just want to
back on.
love. No, she could baby.
Do we wanna
She's a good
discuss
baby.
Christmas songs?
Ooh, yes. I'm trying to think of my favorite one. I wanna say my favorite one that I listen to every year is "Underneath the Tree" by, what is it? Oh, why do I always forget? Which is by Kelly Clarkson,
Oh,
and I
that
just
new
love
one?
that one.
Newer one? Okay.
Yeah, it's so
I'm not
good.
a Christmas music person. The main ones I've heard too much, but I really like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Love their Christmas
Oh, that
music.
one's so good.
And I really like the Killers have a Christmas album, and I love it.
They do?
They do. It's
Oh my
delightful.
god, you have to send me the link.
Yeah, it's delightful. I will do that right now.
I can't wait to listen to it
They have
because
a
I feel
song
like there's
called "Don't
some
Shoot Me Santa," and I think it's hilarious.
"Don't Shoot Me Santa." Oh my god, that's so funny. It kinda reminds me of when they did the, Nightmare Before Christmas, but they did, What's This? But then they do, like I think they did, like, a rock version of it, and there's one where it's,
Yeah.
like, where it's just swearing on top of it, and it's so funny. I have to find that
Okay.
one. But yes, that
Which
one is
song were you
really good.
talking about? I got distracted by looking for this.
What's the well, that one's my favorite, not my favorite, but the one that I liked before was the Kelly Clarkson, "Underneath the Tree," and
Oh,
I've
yeah.
started listening to other ones, but I've been mainly just, like, listening to season 2 of Has Been Hotel, soundtrack,
I haven't listened
which
to
I've
it
been
yet.
so obsessed with. Like, I cry every time I listen to the song, "Live to Live" with Serpentious. You'll know what I mean when you watch it, like, you gotta watch the 2nd, season at some point, and because I'm gonna also talk about it on some future episodes. I'm hoping, like, January, because I really wanna analyze season 1 and season 2. So,
Okay.
if you ever wanna do
I
that
just
one,
sent
we
it to
could
you.
perfect, I'm gonna add that one. And then there's also, do you remember the little girl that played Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah, Taylor Momsen of The Pretty
Yeah,
Reckless, who just released a Christmas album, and she redid "Where Are You Christmas," and I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm gonna.
it's
But
pretty
yes,
good. I
I
started
know,
listening
I
to it earlier
freaking
today.
love The Pretty Reckless, and I love her. I've seen her live, and she is delightful.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have, a few years ago.
I I love it.
Yes,
She yeah,
she's
I'm so glad
very
she did. It's so good.
but yes,
She's gorgeous, and it's funny because they do the music video, they open it up with, like, the little, like, Who themed tree and, like, TV,
I
and it has, like, her
haven't
little
seen it
stocking.
yet!
Oh, sorry.
I've only had a month, but I still haven't
Okay,
seen it yet.
okay, I won't say anything else then, but you're gonna
It's
love it. Sorry, I'm
I
sorry.
very well, I love her. But yeah, they
But
have,
yes,
like, a whole new
mm,
Christmas album too, and that's exciting.
oh, it is.
As
It's
somebody who
so
doesn't
good.
like Christmas music and to hear Christmas music from, like, an alternative band or, rock band, it's like, "Okay, I'll listen. I'll give it a peep."
Alternative music's very good. There's also Last Christmas by Wham's a classic. I'm trying to think which other one I really like because I haven't. It's funny, I haven't been listening to it as much for Christmas music this year. I
Mhm.
just always blast it. There is. Well, I did listen to one that's from Critical Role, who does like a D&D campaign. And they're doing another show instead of Vox Machina. They're doing Mighty Nine. But Zach had showed me that album, and there's 2 songs on it that I really love. That the cast, they all sing songs in it. They have "Naughty and Nice" by Sam Riegel in it. That's really funny and really good. And then "Cold Inside" by Marisha Ray is really good. And there's one that's called "It's Christmas," and it's all really
Right.
catchy and stuff. I'm gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to send that one to you actually.
'Cause I'm not
Um,
familiar with D&D.
it's okay. I was gonna say you'll like the album either way.
Anything D&D I know is from Stranger Things, and, that's kinda it.
It's a start. We should play D&D though sometime. I feel like you would really like it. Don't waste your
I don't know, you have a lot of faith in me. I'm not a
I
game
have all the
person.
faith in you.
Okay, I'll look at this. Sandra!
Yeah, adding. Wait,
Ah, I just yeeted my phone off my couch. Okay, that's the first time I've dropped my new phone. Alright.
your what is it? You got an Android
Yeah, another
or
Galaxy.
Samsung?
Yeah.
Nice. Join the club.
I've been in the club.
No, I mean join the updated club
Oh, yeah, updated club. Yeah.
because I got one.
Well, this one's name is Sandra, and my
Sandra.
previous one, Linda, decided to die randomly as I was using it.
Rest in peace, Linda. You will be missed.
And I have 3 months of photos that I cannot access because I didn't back them up. Wanna know something funny? The last time we were recording this podcast, I had Linda that was the night Linda died, actually. I was like, "Oh, I have my computer on, I should probably upload all my photos." And then I just didn't, and then it died that night.
Poor Linda. She
So,
didn't
I
stand a
have
chance.
3 months of photos that I really, really, really want, and I can't access them. The thing is the phone, like, she didn't, it's, dead, but, the screen is
Mm.
dead, but, if you plug it in, it will, turn on. But not the screen is completely kaput, so I'm like, "How am I gonna get these fucking pictures?"
Wait, so if you plug it
Anyway,
into
that's
a
all.
computer, does it work?
It will make the charging noise, but nothing pops
Mhm.
up.
Mm.
So, yeah, I think
Next
I'm
time we
gonna
hang
have
out
to
in person,
take it to a person.
I'm gonna look into that one. As long as you have your old phone, I could probably work with it.
Okay. Yeah, you know more about technology than I do.
I will gladly help you.
I just know if it's broken, I should go get a new one.
I was gonna say it's good you got a new one because
Yeah.
that is a good plan. That's
I
what I
hate
did when my
not
camera stopped
having
working.
if I've forgotten my phone at home or I just don't have my phone with me, I like to think I'm not addicted to my phone, but I really am. It's kind of a problem.
Yeah, I've looked up how many hours I spent on my phone, and
It
I
tells
really
me.
need to cut down this year.
It tells me every Sunday morning. It's like, "Oh, you used your phone this many minutes
More,
more, this many minutes less this week." And every time it's less, I'm like, "Hell yeah." Yeah.
better.
Yeah. And then
Oh
every Sunday I'm like, "Next week will be better." And it never is. It's almost always worse.
no, it's okay. It happens. But yeah, I should put that on my goals for the new year. I'm going forward to spend hopefully less time
I've
on my phone, but we'll see.
talking about goals, I've just decided to just kinda pick one goal and just stick with, try my best to stick with it throughout the year. Because if I create lofty goals, I'm never going to do them. Never going to do them.
I don't
Last
know.
year,
I mean, that's why I don't like New
my
Year's resolutions.
my only goal was to finish all the books I started the year before, or like any books that I just haven't finished.
That's a
And
good goal.
I had 4 books I hadn't finished, and I'm down to my last one, and I'm
Wait, which one?
very close to finishing it, but I just can't seem to pick it back up. But I'm like, "Okay, I'm not gonna." Initially, my goal was, "Okay, I'm gonna finish all the books I started. I'm not gonna start anything new." Did I follow through with that? No, but I did finish at least 3 of the 4, and the 4th one is currently staring at me, and I'm like, "I will finish it. It's gonna happen. I don't want to."
It will happen eventually.
But now I think my 2026 goal will be, "Okay, don't buy any more books until you finish the books that you already, have."
Yeah, it's definitely a because I'm a perpetrator of the "Ooh, shiny book. I'm gonna buy it
Yes,
because it's so good.
I've given up on lofty goals.
No, yeah, I'm definitely need to at least read one book. I'm
Yeah.
setting the bar very
That's
low
a
where I
good
just gotta
goal.
read
That's a
one
good
book.
goal.
I really need to work on that because I mean, I have one out right now. I got one that was, what was it? I have one that's, like, between an ice skater and a hockey player. It's like a romance one.
Mhm.
I'll have to find it, but I have that one out, and I have, I just started reading a little bit of it, and then I've been reading the, what's it called? Life and Death by Stephanie Myers, which is a gender-bent Twilight
You're
book.
reading that?
It's actually really good. The writing is better than the original Twilight.
Yeah, I I I got Midnight Sun and okay,
Mm,
so my exception to my last year's New Year's resolution, I got Midnight Sun in 2020 and I started it and I'm like maybe halfway. I put it
mm.
down. I have not picked it back up in 5 years. I don't think I'm going to finish it, but
That's okay. You could always
I
donate.
might. Who knows?
You can always just leave it for
Yeah, I
later.
heard about life and death and I'm like, I don't, because when I read Twilight, I get very, very angsty and I'm like, I revert back to my middle school self and I'm like, I don't think that's healthy.
It's like, no,
I was
I definitely
obnoxious. I was that annoying middle schooler who was obsessed with Twilight in 2008, who, was just completely, annoying.
I think we all have that part of
And,
ourselves.
I feel like I've done a lot of personal growth in the almost
You
20
have.
years that it's come out, so I don't wanna.
You've done very well, friend. I'm proud
Thanks.
of you. It's definitely like that, and I have, like, a bunch of other romance books, and I
Mhm.
also have the Fourth Wing book, which I've been meaning to read because everyone's recommended it, but I'm
Is
gonna be
that
so far behind
dragons?
from getting it. It's dragons. It's
I think
adult fantasy, though, so there's definitely some
not
spicy,
not that
spicy
I've,
content.
I've seen, Fourth Wing and the Court of Thorns and
I have that
Roses
one
or
too.
whatever. Like, those, really popular ones now are like, okay. Are they really?
I've watched some videos, people summarizing it, and the Court of Thorns and Roses one has kind of been which I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
like,
"Okay, I might
I
not
don't
read it,
know.
and that's fine if I never read it. It'll just collect dust on my bookshelf." Because there are
Yeah.
other ones where, like, if people talk about it enough with me or talk about, like, stuff in it that I would like, then I think I'd be more prone to reading it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, for, like, that one, I'm like, I watched a video of people summarizing the thing with, like, these little silly animations, and I was like, "Yeah, this just sounds like it doesn't sound like
Yeah.
my cup of tea." And which is fine, but yeah, it's definitely like a it was like a book from what it
Okay.
seemed like.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. But yeah, some good wintertime activities and holiday traditions. Do you have any good ones that you would say
Like
have stuck with you over the years?
Christmas related or just like winter?
It can be Christmas related and then like winter activities you usually do around this time of year, like if it's like
Well,
reading or like warm drinks or like crafting or like watching the
uh,
snowfall, holiday
well,
markets.
I would say in terms of Christmas related, I
Mhm.
I'm in charge of all the enrichment at my work. For those listening, I'm a zookeeper, and I'm in
Yeah.
charge of the enrichment for all of our animals. So I each month I put together a calendar of enrichment activities for the animals to, interact with, destroy whatever they want to do with, and
I like to destroy things.
I go really ham around Christmas times. I'm making, snowflakes. I'm making, little presents that are, safe for them to rip up and all this fun stuff. So I
Aw.
really like doing that. Literally last night I made like 20 paper snowflakes for my windows at my house and I like looking at them, but I like putting the tree together. I like putting the decorations out. I'm a Halloween person, so that weird time after Halloween and, like, before Christmas when everything's down, it's like, my house is boring, but, like, I like
You're like,
looking
"I
at
feel
decorations.
empty inside."
I love driving around looking at Christmas lights. That is, like, one of my favorite things. There's a
I like
house
that.
in Hanover. This is actually really cool. There's a house in Hanover. The guy puts, like, a million inflatables out in his yard, and he syncs them to, like, a Christmas radio station, but it's a
Ooh.
donation for, like, the Hanover food pantry.
Aw.
Like, you drive through, drive into the neighborhood, you see his house with all of his literal army of inflatables and decorations, and, like, he's playing Christmas music, and then you can sync it up to your car, and it's just so nice, and then he's got, like, a little bucket of, like, "Hey, if you wanna donate to the food pantry," like, I think that's really sweet. I
Oh,
love
I like
finding that
that.
house. We always find it by accident too, but
I
I
love
love
that.
I love Christmas decorations, so I love looking at those. I love making crafts. I hate snow, but I like to
Oh.
watch it fall, but I hate cleaning up snow. I don't like being cold, Liz. I
It's
don't know
pretty to look at,
why
but
the
I don't
universe
like the cold
decided
either.
I need to live in Massachusetts, but snow is not my favorite.
That's okay. You can make your husband shovel the snow.
Well, he does. Well,
Oh,
you
good, good.
gotta share.
You share the
You gotta
responsibility.
share responsibility. I just like to complain about it the whole time. I'll do it. I won't be happy about it. But that kind of stuff. And Christmas shopping is fine. I don't It's fine.
It can be busy.
Yeah, I love looking at crap, but I don't love being crowded when I look at crap, you know?
Yeah, that's why I tend to do a lot of online shopping.
Yeah. I finally started my shopping.
Oh, you did? Do you
Yes.
have quite the list, or you think, it's a little bit better now, like,
Uh,
more manageable and stuff?
it's kind of a list. I'm not going too crazy this year.
Well, there you go. I was gonna say, especially with the inflation and stuff and just, like, this stuff can get crazy in
My
general, so I don't blame you.
sister wanted a dog DNA kit. My sister got a dog, and she wanted a doggy DNA kit. Those fucking things are like $100.
It's like what's it called? Like the Ancestry.com kinda stuff.
Yeah. It was like, seriously? That much for a dog DNA test? Like,
Yep.
that's crazy. And
And aren't
the
you
thing
gonna
is,
swab the
she
inside of your
already
dog's
knows
teeth?
what her dog is. I don't know
Wait, so
why
why
she
you need
wants
it?
this thing, but she's like, "I really want this." And I'm like, "Well, you're gonna get that then."
Well, that's the only thing you're getting because it's expensive as hell.
Jesus, that is
I don't
insane.
blame you.
Yeah,
I
but
would just be like,
what are
"Nope."
some of your favorite wintertime fun things?
Ooh. I love getting hot cocoa and watching the snow fall like it did earlier this morning,
It snowed
and it snowed, yeah.
by
It was
you?
just like it was just a little flurry, yeah.
We didn't get that I know of.
Just like little flurries watching it snow, but wasn't bad. Um, I definitely like putting up the Christmas tree and ornaments. I love putting up my little favorite ones. I have like a little sled one, a Nutcracker Bear one that I named. I think I named him Henry. And then we got a new one. Me and Tori got one from when we went to see the Nutcracker, which we do every year. Even though it's on Sunday and it makes me anxious. Oh,
So, okay, here's the thing. So, my husband is really into Christmas, and he started Christmas shopping already. And he already got me things. However, he doesn't have like a place to hide things, so he just literally started putting stuff in my stocking, and I have a present under the tree that I have to stare at for 2 weeks.
yes.
I
You
think
will have
that's
to
cool.
wait. I'm sorry, you can't hide it in a well, even though I think Lowe's actually has a Christmas gift hiding boxes that they sell. I don't know
Oh,
what they
that's
look like,
totally
but
not inconspicuous at all.
yeah, exactly. I'm just like the fact that market that is
Mm,
it's going to you're gonna be let on as soon as you bring it back. And I don't know if it's just gonna be like, oh, like marked as like kitchen stuff or that's what I'm imagining. It's just like,
no.
oh, it's just random boxes of stuff. But
Like,
nothing
find a
like
hidey hole, and he's like, you'd find it, and I'm like, I won't look.
you'd be like, as long as you don't tell me where you're putting it,
Yeah.
then we're fine. But yes, and also, like, going to, like, the winter market,
Yes.
and I'll do, like, sometimes, like, the SOA winter market in Boston, even though it gets busy. But, like, even local ones are nice. And I would like to do more crafting, like some, what's it called? Cross stitch, because I do have a cross stitch thing. Yeah. But, oh, and then we can read the facts before we wrap up the episode. Do you wanna read the bird fact, and then I'll read the coffee fact?
Okay, you go first. I'm scrolling through my notes here.
All right. So the coffee fact. So according to the AMA, moderate coffee intake is 2 to 5 cups a day for many people and can boost alertness, support exercise endurance, and provide antioxidants and anti-inflammatory benefits. But obviously too much caffeine or wrong time it could cause jitters or insomnia, especially if you're sensitive or on medications that could make that worse. But it's definitely you can get a gingerbread latte or maple latte. I like a nice maple latte any time of
Oh,
year. And some peppermint ones are pretty good as long as it's not too overpowering, I like, but those are really good ones. And I have my gingerbread one still.
nice.
I took a tip from my favorite coffee place that I hadn't been to in a while, Blooming Hearts, which I have their hat for. They sold the hat there. And I also bought some like little pie earrings, so like chocolate pie earrings. So they look like two chocolate pie slices that I got there that some local vendor is selling out of there. And it was really good to see the owners again. They're always so nice when I come in, so I feel like no time passes.
Some.
My favorite. Yes.
And then our bird fact is the
Ooh.
Eurasian magpie is incredibly intelligent, rivaling apes and dolphins, and they are capable of using tools and showing social smarts. And just like the magpie adapts to different environments and seasons, winter is a time for us to adapt to slowing down, shifting routines, and embracing whatever the season brings, whether that's a rest, celebration, or creativity.
Which I need to get better habits because I try and walk like every morning, at least during the week before work. But I've been finding it hard to get out of bed because it's so cold.
Yeah, I can't
So I gotta,
can't suddenly change my routine.
I'm stuck in my way.
Stuck in my ways.
Hey,
I
everyone has
Yes.
potential to change. But yes, basically to wrap it up, Black Friday promos can overpromise, as we all know, and holiday traditions can surprise us, and there can always be new ones every year, and hopefully make a fun new one, or stick to the always seeing the local Christmas lights. I'm gonna go see some in Boylston tonight with Zach and his family, so that'll be fun. I
Have
hadn't been there
fun.
before, and I've heard it's good. I think it's like it's something tower over in Boylston, so I'll let you know how it goes. I'll take pictures and
Nice.
videos. But have fun with the holiday season and get your Christmas shopping done and have a nice warm drink and enjoy the winter coziness and cover up yourself in all the blankets like I know we will. And
Yes,
try new
I'm
winter
always in a
activities.
blanket.
Oh yes, I always have a stash of blankets. That's the best thing you can invest in. Collection of blankets. And,
For
rewatch a
sure.
nice nostalgic movie or treat yourself to a holiday coffee if you haven't tried one before. And
Mhm.
stay tuned. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye.
Bye.